Howdy fellow YouTubers, my name is BobStraitFTW, and today we are playing Battlefield 4 because Battlefield 4 is a game that I like to play. There's a guy over here, there's a guy over here, there's a guy over here. I'm gonna pistol him to death. Bam! Bam! Bitch! Okay. Uh-oh. Can we pistol him? This is gonna suck. I missed. Oh, I got him that time. Ah! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! No, no, no! Oh, shoot! That gun doesn't have but six bullets in it. Not wasting all of them. Damn it! So, dang it! I just totally threw off my rhythm, man. What's going on over here? Man, I thought I saw a guy over here. So today I'm playing Battlefield 4, but like Tuesday, I'm not gonna be playing Battlefield 4. I'm gonna be honest. Tuesday, I'm not gonna be playing Battlefield 4 because there's a game coming out, and if you don't know about it, then you need to inform yourself. Or that's kind of what I'm here to do. I wanted to talk about No Man's Sky for a little bit, and a lot of the misconceptions that I think a lot of people are having, because I've done my research on this game, and so I've done my research on this game. I know a lot about it and how a lot of the mechanics work. Maybe not some of the mechanics work, but like how the game works. Like there was this really cool video that they showed how it generates the planet. So here, let me explain what No Man's Sky is first. It's basically like a simulator where you explore the universe, right? It's damn it! It works like Minecraft, where every planet you go to is different, and no two planets are the same. There's literally an unlimited amount of planets. Like usually when people say unlimited, you know, it really is unlimited. Watching that video really made me see like, wow, like that's how it generates its you know, animals and all that, and you will never see two of the same animals. You may see two of like the same general animals, because from what I remember them talking about, if it's like an animal that has like legs that kind of look like a spider, it has a higher chance of being hostile and things like that. So yeah, there's a lot of different things that go into its animal generation, but there are literally an unlimited number of planets that you can go to, and an unlimited amount of wildlife, and just it's the game that, like, damn it, it's the game that I want StarMade to be. And if you don't know what StarMade is, it's a PC game where right now it's still very early access. It functions all right, and that's actually awesome. Good to those guys. Shine, I think, is the team that's making that game. They're a little indie studio that's creating the game in Java, which not the best decision, but I can see why they did it. But it's a game where you basically explore the universe, but on top of that, you you build your own ships, which is awesome. That's the part of it that I love, and as of right now, that's the only thing that there really is in the game, because traveling to new planets and stuff, they're all pretty much the same. You know, they're just different colors, essentially. But you know, when it comes to the development cycle, they've said that they wanted to get all the features down before they started adding actual content to play, which good on them. You know, that's how a game should be developed, and don't let anybody tell you different, Shine. That's perfect. Just keep doing what you're doing. Eventually, the game will be at a point where I do think that game, it probably won't take over Minecraft, because like no game's ever gonna take over Minecraft. But when it comes to like a game like that, that'll be super great. But let's not talk about that game. Let's talk about No Man's Sky. I didn't go negative. You can't see the scoreboard right now. I didn't go 4 and 6. Don't forget to drink your water, kids, because it's good for you. I didn't drink water. It was a Diet Pepsi. I'm sorry. Rolling, 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 rolling. So one of the things that a lot of people are worried about is you can only random generate the same thing so many times before it gets boring. And as I stated before, because I took a break since the last time I talked, which is not a great idea for commentaries, I'm very confident with the system that I saw in their video that you will never come across the same animal twice. And that was one of the things that I was like, because I play a lot of those games where there's random generation, and it's like, yeah, it sure is random, but it's the same thing, just, it's the same thing, just painted different. It comes down to something like that. I bet there's a guy here. I bet money there's a guy here. I'm opening out my pistol. I'm a boop him. 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 Ah! Oh, well, he's right there. How are we missing him? Go. He revived me. Thank you, God. Where are you? Where are you? You son of a bitch. Okay, he stopped being a guy. So, No Man's Sky, right? We're gonna keep talking about that. I'm really excited for it. One of the misconceptions that I hear a lot of people talk about is I want to travel the universe with my friend, and the team behind No Man's Sky, I forget the dude's name, but he's like the face of it, essentially. He has avoided that question. He has filled it with, like, I wouldn't know how to explain it, but, like, you're not going to be able to play with your friends, I think. Like, we're not actually going to know until the game comes out. Oh! We're not actually going to be able to play with our friends, and I think that's what it comes down to, because every time that you ask the question to him, he's like, maybe? It's such a big world, the chances of you bumping into somebody, you could play the entire game and not bump into somebody. And I think that's really cool, but also, like, I don't exactly know how the game works, because, we haven't really seen a functional game, a functional, like, space simulator like this. And the reason I say functional is because all the ones that I know of are either in pre-alpha, alpha, maybe beta. I'm not sure where Elite Dangerous is, but I'm really into those space simulator games. Like, I play on PC, I play StarMade, I play Empyrean, and I play Space Engineer. Space Engineer's a lot less just because it doesn't run well on my system. Damn it! He had an SKS, dude. That was pretty baller. I got revived. If I bring my thoughts down to like a level where they make sense, I don't think you're gonna be able to play with your friends. And I think a lot of people that are buying the game solely for that, they're making a big mistake, and they're gonna be very disappointed from the game because you're not gonna be able to play with friends. Now, I will gladly eat my words if the game comes out and you can play with your friends. I think that oh my gosh, wow, I just heard boop. I would think that it would be really freaking cool if you could play with your friends, but I think that the way that the world works, it's different, okay? The game itself is 3.71 gigabytes. That's a small game for how big the universe they say, and it's going to be able to be played offline. And so that means that game relies a lot on the generation thing. And how I think the system works is each planet that you go to or place in the universe has like a number, essentially, and it generates everything around you as you're going through it, right? And that's how they keep the game so small, and that's how they can have servers for the game. Because because the game has a lot of hype behind it, a lot of people are going to get this game. If all of those people were going to planets and the servers were actually saving those planets in the states that they were in, that would be a lot of data. Like, I tend to run Minecraft servers with my friends and stuff, and just that, like, us playing for like a week or so, the server goes from like 500 megabytes to like 4 or 5 gigabytes, just in the amount of the world that we traveled and all of that information. There's no possible way that they could essentially save every single planet that everyone goes to. I would imagine that it's just a number that it regenerates it as you come back to that planet. And since it's going to be able to be played offline, I would imagine that, like, I wouldn't know how to explain this, but the center of the universe, because they've described the game as the journey to find the center of the universe. I would imagine that the center of the universe isn't the same for everybody. I revived you. Now say thank you. Say thank you. Hey, thanks, bud. Woo. I can't believe he said thank you. Oh man, I do that all the time in my videos, and I edit it out, and he actually said thank you. Oh, that was actually pretty cool. So I tracked down what I was talking about, and what I was talking about was the center of the universe. I would imagine that the center of the universe is not the same for everybody. I would imagine that the way that random generation system works is you know, it's different for everybody. Everybody's game is different, and I would imagine that it has certain parameters to kind of guide you through the campaign, which, you know, it's a really cool concept, but I don't think that you know, inform yourself on this game. You know, look up videos. Look at every interview where people ask, you know, can you play with your friends? And you'll see him trying to avoid the question at every point. And I think that what it comes down to is you're realistically you're not going to be able to play with your friends, but he doesn't want to say that because I think a lot of people are going to mistakenly buy the game expecting to be able to easily play it with their friends when that's definitely not the case. Now, as I said before, if the game does come out and you know, you can play with your friends, I'll gladly eat my words, because that's a feature that I want to see in the game, and would gladly kill for. Oh God! Okay, I'm in here. I'm gonna shoot all these. I wanted to have fun! When I say don't buy No Man's Sky, I mean don't buy it for the sole purpose of playing it with your friends, because I think you're going to be disappointed. Buy it because you really want to play a space exploration game, because realistically that's all you're going to be able to do in that game. Yes, there's going to be progression system, but for the most part it's just going to be exploring the universe. It's just an exploration simulator, essentially. Like, instead of calling it No Man's Sky, that may have been what they should have called it, is exploration simulator. But you know, nobody, you know, that's not really into like space games wants to just explore the universe. They want to explore the universe with their friends, you know, see cool things, talk about it, all that stuff. You know, name things together. Did he get revived? Nope. Oh, he got me! Damn it! You know, people want to name things together and things like that. So, when it comes to No Man's Sky, buy it because you like space simulators, not because you want to play it with friends. That is a completely different thing than, like, say, Battlefield 1, which is, you know, the other game that everybody's looking forward to. Buy that game because you want to play it with friends, because we know that feature is going to be in the game. And I don't know. I feel uncomfortable with the fact that answer is shrouded with mystery when it comes to No Man's Sky. And you know, the fact that there's not a definitive answer, like, yes, you're going to be able to go to the exact same point and find each other and you know, do this, because that's what a lot of people think that it's going to be, but they have yet to say that, you know. And you know, so to end my statement on this damn game, buy it because you like space games, and don't buy it because you want to play it with your friends. And you know, if you are one of those people that wants to play it with your friends, wait till the game comes out and you know, there's information on it, reviews and stuff, because it is an indie game, essentially. I don't know exactly how many people worked on it, but I would imagine that it's less than 30. I think that I once heard 14, but that does seem a little low for the amount of, like, game that's there. So I'm personally very excited for this game. I love space simulator games, and this will be the very first space simulator game in the repertoire of games that I like to play that are in this genre that will actually be finished and out and ready to play, and even on PS4 nonetheless. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. It comes out next Tuesday, which is August 9th or 8th or something like that. If you made it to this part of the video, please put the word SKY, S-K-Y, in your comment in the comment section below so that I know that you guys the video all the way to the end. And the best viewer and subscriber ever. Thank you all for watching. Don't like and subscribe. Help me my channel out.
That is all.
That is it. They suck. They really suck. Okay, so...